Hey there, language learners. Welcome to Learning English with Podcast, where we make mastering English fun and easy. Let's dive into today's episode.
Welcome back to the Fluency Boost Everyday Podcast, a peaceful place where your English grows slowly, calmly, and naturally. Today, we're going to talk about something beautiful and simple: how you can improve your English while walking, cleaning, or doing everyday activities, without pressure, without feeling like studying is a burden. Sometimes the best learning moments happen when life feels ordinary, when you are not forcing yourself, but letting English flow into your day gently. And if you are listening right now while walking, or maybe cleaning your room, folding clothes, washing dishes, or even just lying down resting, this episode is especially for you.
Yes, this topic feels really comforting, doesn't it? People often think learning English only happens when you sit at a desk with a notebook and a pen. But the truth is, language is not just a subject. It's a companion. It walks with you. It grows with you. It becomes part of your routines. So today, we will share simple ways to practice English in your daily life, especially while walking or cleaning. No stress, no rush, just natural learning.
Let's start with walking. When you walk, whether it's outside in the fresh morning air, inside a mall, or just pacing around your room, your mind is open. Your body is moving. And movement actually helps your brain remember things better. So while you take steps, try a gentle English habit. For example, describe what you see in English. Even if you are using very simple sentences, that's okay. You can say, I see trees. The sky is clear. People are walking. I feel calm. This simple practice helps you train your mind to think in English instead of translating in your head.
And if you feel shy speaking outside, you don't even have to talk loudly. You can whisper or just think the sentences silently. Learning doesn't need to be dramatic. It doesn't need an audience. It can be quiet. You can also repeat short English phrases while walking. For example, I'm improving every day. I enjoy learning English. My English is getting better. Repetition creates confidence. Walking becomes not only physical exercise, but mental exercise too.
Now, let's talk about cleaning, one of the most perfect moments to practice English. When you sweep the floor, wipe the table, wash dishes, or organize your room, your hands are busy, but your mind is free. So instead of letting your mind wander without direction, you can bring English into that space. You can name objects as you touch them: plate, cup, towel, broom, window. You can also describe your actions. I am washing the dishes. I am clearing the table. I am folding clothes. These simple sentences help you build fluency without pressure, because you're learning through life, not forcing lessons.
And here's something powerful. If you listen to English content while cleaning, like this podcast or simple English videos, your ears start recognizing patterns. You begin to understand rhythm, tone, and natural flow. You don't need to listen actively all the time. Sometimes passive listening is enough. English becomes background music to your life. And over time, you will notice something magical. You start understanding more, responding faster, and thinking in English without effort.
Sometimes people say, I don't have time to study. But the truth is, you don't need extra time. You only need to use the time you already have. While walking, while cleaning, while cooking, while doing small chores. Every minute can become a learning moment. And remember, consistency matters more than intensity. Little daily practice is better than one big study session once a week. Slow learning is still learning. Gentle progress is still progress.
So if right now you feel busy, tired, or overwhelmed by life, I want you to take a deep breath and relax. You don't need to rush English. You don't need to be perfect today. You only need to grow a little, step by step, task by task, moment by moment. English can be light. English can be peaceful, and you are already learning simply by being here, listening, walking, cleaning, breathing, and allowing English to be part of your life.
Let's talk about one more beautiful idea. When you walk or clean while learning English, you are building a lifestyle, not just a language skill. You are teaching your brain, English belongs in my daily life. That makes your learning natural and effortless. For example, imagine you are wiping a table. Instead of thinking, this is boring, you can think, this is my English moment. I am practicing and growing. Suddenly, a simple chore becomes a small meditation, a quiet moment where your English gently improves with every movement.
And don't worry about making mistakes in your head or while whispering to yourself. No one hears your thoughts. And even if you speak softly and mix grammar or forget a word, it's completely okay. Mistakes are not a problem. They are signs that you are working, that your mind is trying, that you are getting stronger. Think of gym training. When your muscles feel tired, it means they're getting stronger. When your mind feels effort in English, it means your language muscles are growing too.
Yes, exactly. And every small phrase you repeat becomes a seed. Every time you say, I am cleaning the table, your brain learns that sentence more deeply. Every time you say, I am walking to the store, you build fluency. And slowly, without stress, those seeds grow into sentences, then conversations, then confidence. There is a gentle magic in quiet practice. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it works.
You can even add a little challenge to your routine. When you are walking, choose one topic and talk to yourself about it for 1 minute. For example, my day, my breakfast, my plans, my feelings, my goals. 1 minute is not long, but doing it every day builds strength. Just like doing one push-up every morning will eventually make you stronger. Your English grows through tiny moments repeated again and again. And the best part is, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels natural, almost like breathing.
And if you ever feel tired or unmotivated, remember this: progress can be quiet. You don't always see change happening day by day, but one morning you will hear yourself speak, and you will say, wow, I didn't think before I spoke. I just spoke. That moment will come. And when it does, you'll realize that your everyday practice, while walking, while cleaning, while living, brought you here.
Right now, while you listen, you are already improving. You are absorbing sentence, rhythm, vocabulary, accent, and flow. So be proud of yourself. You are learning English in a gentle way that respects your energy, your time, and your life. And that is powerful. Learning doesn't need to hurt. It can feel peaceful, slow, and beautiful. English can walk with you. English can clean with you. English can grow with you quietly, consistently, naturally.
Let's keep going. And this time, imagine you are walking outside. Maybe it's early morning. The air is fresh. People are slowly starting their day. As you walk, you can practice noticing things and naming them in English. You don't need complex sentences, just simple observation. For example, you can say in your mind or softly to yourself, the sky is bright, the air feels cool, I hear birds, I see cars, I feel calm. These small sentences help you connect English to real life. You're not studying, you're living with the language. And that's how real fluency begins.
Yes, and try adding emotions. I feel relaxed. I feel strong. I feel motivated today. When you connect English to your feelings, it becomes more personal. It's no longer just something you study. It becomes a language that reflects your inner world. And you know what's interesting? When you practice feeling words, you also build emotional confidence. You learn to express your heart, not only your thoughts. That's a deeper kind of fluency.
And if you're cleaning at home, you can practice action verbs. As you move your body, speak or think in English. I am washing the dishes. I am folding clothes. I am organizing my desk. I am sweeping the floor. It doesn't matter if the sentences feel simple. Simple is powerful. Simple is how children learn language. And children become fluent without textbooks, without pressure, without fear. You are doing the same, gently training your brain through daily life.
Another great trick is to add short goals while walking or cleaning. Tell yourself, I will practice English for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is nothing, but 2 minutes every day builds a strong habit, and habits build fluency. You don't need to push yourself hard. You just need to be consistent. One step at a time, one sentence at a time. One little moment each day. That's the real path to speaking confidently.
And here's something comforting. There is no right or wrong way to practice like this. If you forget words, it's okay. If you pause, it's okay. If your sentence isn't perfect, it's okay. The goal here isn't perfection. The goal is courage, movement, rhythm, voice. You are giving yourself permission to grow naturally. That's beautiful. And most learners skip this gentle stage, so you are already doing something special.
What you are doing right now, listening and practicing quietly, shows dedication. It shows patience. It shows that you believe in your future. And we believe in your future too. English is not just a language for you. It's a doorway to confidence, to opportunities, to travel, to connection. And you are walking toward it every day, even when it feels small.
Let's stay in this calm practice mode. Imagine you're still walking or cleaning. Your hands are moving. Your breath is steady. Your body feels relaxed. Now add a little self-practice dialogue. Something very simple, like talking to yourself kindly in English. I am learning. I am improving. I am doing a good job. I am trying every day. I don't need to be perfect. When you say sentences like these, you are not only practicing English, you are training your mindset. You are building confidence. Every time you speak kindly to yourself in English, your brain becomes more comfortable with the language.
Yes, and here is another helpful exercise. Choose one object you see around you and describe it in one short sentence. That's it. One object, one sentence. If you see a bottle, you can say, this is a bottle. The bottle is blue. If you see a window, this is a window. The window is open. Simple, smooth, natural. You don't need to create long sentences to make progress. Just noticing and naming things slowly helps your brain think in English. Over time, English becomes automatic, like breathing.
Let's add a tiny challenge, still gentle. Try asking yourself questions as you move. Where am I going? What am I doing now? What do I want today? Then answer, I'm walking to the store. I'm cleaning my room. I want a peaceful day. You see, you are speaking, thinking, feeling, and noticing, all in English. You're not sitting at a desk. You are living your language. This is the kind of practice that builds real fluency over time. Quietly, naturally, confidently.
And if you ever feel stuck, remember, quiet practice like this still counts. It matters. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need complicated words. You don't need to speak loudly or perfectly. You only need one thing to keep going. And right now, you are doing that beautifully.
Let's continue walking gently through this practice. Now imagine you are stepping outside your home. The door opens, you take a breath, and you notice the world in English. You can whisper goals to yourself as you walk. Today, I want to learn a little more. Today, I will speak kindly to myself. Today, English will feel a bit easier. These little promises are powerful. They guide your mind. They set your intention. Language grows faster when your heart feels supported, not pressured.
And as you walk, try saying one short sentence for every few steps. Not fast, slow, soft, easy. Like this, I am moving forward. Take a few steps. I feel confident today. Take a few steps. English is part of my daily life. This rhythm connects your body, and your language, you're not just learning English. You're walking into it. You are living inside your learning moment.
If you're cleaning instead of walking, you can use the same rhythm with actions. When you lift something, speak. I am organizing. When you wipe the table, I like a clean space. When you finish one small task, I did it. Tiny celebrations build confidence. You are training your brain to connect English with success, movement, and calm energy.
And remember this truth. You don't need to study English all day. You just need to touch English every day. Even 5 minutes, even 2 minutes. Your brain grows with small, consistent touches. When you practice English quietly while doing simple tasks, you are building a natural routine. You are telling your brain, English is part of my life. And when language becomes a part of your life, fluency becomes natural, slow, steady, real.
You are doing beautifully. You're moving, breathing, noticing, thinking, and speaking gently and at your own pace. That's true language growth. There is no rush. There is no competition. There is only progress. Your progress, step by step, word by word, moment by moment. Keep going. You're doing the right thing.
Before we close, pause for a moment. Notice how you feel right now. Maybe calm, maybe motivated, maybe proud. Whatever you feel, it matters because you showed up. You practiced English while moving, thinking, living. That is real learning. That is real progress.
And remember, every small practice counts. One step, one sentence, one breath in English. This is how confidence grows. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need fast speaking. You only need to keep going with kindness and patience for yourself. You are doing something beautiful for your future.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. Never forget, English is not only something you study, it is something you live, and you are living it beautifully.
This is Alexa.
And I'm Nick.
Thank you for listening to Fluency Boost, podcast every day.
Stay gentle, stay consistent, and keep practicing in your daily life. You're growing, even when it feels slow. You are moving forward. Always